Welcome to the Rusted Garden Homestead. In today's quick tip video, I want to show you 2 ways to really maximize the light from your grow lights. And we're going to focus on germination. This is the period when the seeds break the surface and they're growing for about 2 weeks. As we come down lower on my shelf, the lights are much higher, and when the lights are higher, the light is cast down more evenly. Let me show you exactly what I mean. So right here is a germination station, is what I call it. It's my top shelf. I want the lights really close to here, a couple inches from the top, so they get maximum light. However, when the lights are lower, they're casting light and it's going like this. So the center, and if you look straight down there, you can see that it's lit, but there's a little bit of darkness down there compared to what's under the lights. If you tilt the lights, you see that it gets much brighter. The easiest way to do that is I use some wire down there. It's rigid enough to hold a hook, and I just lift the light onto the hook. It angles the light. The light is now being cast right into here. Do the same thing on the other side. And now I'm maximizing the light getting to the whole flat of germinating seeds. And this is more important and better value to the plants when they're just starting up. Because as your plants have been growing 4 or 5 weeks, they don't need as much light, so you don't really need to do this. But germination, I highly recommend it. You can do something like this. Now for this setup, it's a little bit different. You can see this one's at a little bit of an angle. By pushing the lights over and then using the post, you can keep the lights at an angle if you want to try that. Or you can just use the chain, an S-hook right up here, an S-hook down here, and then, let's see if I can do it. So I wanted to cut in because as I was editing the video, I thought it might be confusing. Where I'm germinating my plants on that shelf, you can see that I only put in 2. This is so that with the angled lights, I'm maximizing the light going onto the seed starts, and that's really important at germination. After they've been growing for a couple of weeks, they go down to lights that are higher off the shelf. The light is cast more evenly onto the seed starts, onto the flat. However, I can fit in 1, 2, 3, and if I didn't have the sweet potatoes, 4 flats this way. And I don't really need to tilt these. Even though I showed you examples right here for tilting, I don't really need to do it in this space. I just want to stress again, this is what I use for the germination level of my seed starts. Lift the light onto there, create a nice angle. You could also use string, a paper clip, and set it up something like this. You get the idea. The other tip I recommend is putting foil across the top, shiny side, facing down is fine. It will help reflect some light back. That will help a little bit. Also helps keep the warmth in. And sometimes that couple of degrees difference in the warmth can really speed up germination. And let me just show you to finish up. Coming down here, I have the lights much higher off the ground, or really off the shelf, I should say. And the spread of light is pretty good. I don't need to tilt these lights. So again, use this for germination, that first 2 weeks after they break the surface, and that tip will make a big difference. And this is ginger in here, actually. Ginger needs a good 9 months of growing, so sprouting it inside like this for about 2 months really makes a difference. Then it can grow outside for 6 or 7 months. You'll have a wonderful ginger harvest. Check out the linked ginger video if you want to learn how to do this. Highly recommend giving your lights a little bit of a tilt when the germination is occurring, and let them sit like this for about 2 weeks. Thanks for watching. Please check out my seed shop at therustedgarden.com.